Springfield Armory continues to surprise us with offerings that don't necessarily fit their current mold. But you have to remember where Springfield came from. Springfield started with classics. They started with wood and steel classic firearms, both of American and in some cases of imported design. The company's latest offering is the SA-35, and yes, if you're a student of handguns, you instantly recognize this as a Browning high-power clone. The SA-35, though, I think takes the Browning high-power to a new level. Not only does it benefit from modern manufacturing, modern metallurgy, it also benefits from some enhancements and some improvements that few of the former high-power models from other companies tended to have. And here's the really interesting point. This SA-35 is made right here in the United States. Now, one of the things that is right off the bat is that this gun comes with 15-round magazines made by Mec-Gar in Italy. So you automatically get somewhat of an upgrade from those high powers that were military or earlier commercial models from other companies, which were often 13-round magazines. But of course, it's in the classic 9mm Luger chambering, but also this high power has dovetailed sights front and rear. Springfield also took a look at the positioning of the rowel-style hammer. They were able to produce something that tended to avoid hammer bite that was more common with earlier rowel-style model high powers. There aren't a lot of over-the-top enhancements on this particular model because we believe that Springfield is going to come out with some newer models in this line as time progresses. So you don't have checkered back straps or front straps or that sort of thing. You just have a really nice execution of a classic form. One of the things that is useful in terms of enhancements on this gun are the bevels on the magazine well mouth. So inserting a magazine it's just easier. That was something most high powers did not come from the factory with. Also, on this model of the high power, you have a safety that, in my opinion, is one of the best designs ever on a high power. It's a shelf style with a bend to it in the middle, and it has enough length to provide adequate leverage to engage and disengage positively with a tactile and audible snick to it. Another way in which Springfield no doubt took cues from experienced high power owners and users was that it decided to dispense with the magazine disconnect safety. And in fact, this SA-35, as we found on the range, really has a great trigger pull. I mean, a great trigger pull out of the box for a high power. So it is an external extractor model, and it does have checkered, striped, hardwood stocks that are really beautifully executed. Everything blends together nicely on this gun. It's typical of the high power. It's very slender in the front. It's an easy gun to stick into a holster that doesn't bulk out the waistband, an IWB style holster, or OWB for that matter. The high power it's just a classic, and it's a pleasure to carry, and it's a real pleasure to see a major American manufacturer bring it back to the American shooting public.
For more on firearms and shooting gear, go to AmericanRifleman.org.